Hi, beautiful Cancerian. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. I will start with saying that I might do extended today. Finally. At least I'm ready to do them. So if it feels natural at the end of the reading that I'll go into an extended reading, then I'll do that. And then it will be a link down below. If I feel like, no, it was just a full reading, it just felt like the end, I have nothing more to say, I won't like push it only to get an extended out there. If that makes sense. And if you go there and if you find the link and you click on it, you can purchase the extended version. It's for a very shy amount of money, I promise. Yeah. So yeah, probably will be, because I always feel like at the end of the 15 minutes I want to say so much more, like the time is just flying away from me. But let's see. Cancerian, which is Kräfta in Swedish. I'm Swedish, so I will throw a bit of Swedish words in there every now and then, where I feel like maybe the English needs some clarification. And it's not a typical tarot reading. It's not the meaning of the cards that is meaningful to me. The cards will just sort of be a fun little inspiration. I don't know. Maybe we got our cards. I was gonna say maybe there were too many, but I'm gonna keep them and see what happens. Cool, Cancerian. So one at a time, and so I'll just feel which one I'll take first. I'll take this one first. So Cancerian, interesting. Let's see what you will draw through me this week. I can talk. Okay, so I was told in the comment section, and I get reminded now every time, because I always still forget. My spirit is really good at telling me now to show. It was a person who wrote in the comment section, can you please show the cards? And to be honest, the cards are not for you. It's not a typical the 10 of Pentacles or the 7 of Wands. I don't know if I'm messing that up, but you know what I mean. It's not like they have a typical meaning, like you got this card and now it means this. These are beautiful just illustrations that is really more for me to give you the most perfect message or reading for this time that I can. But of course I will show them to you if it's more fun to look at the card than me. I get that. Yeah, and the card was called Knowledge. Sure, and I'm just taking a bit of time here to just fill it out. It feels like you're on a quest, like you're finding out. I feel like there could be travel for you guys, that you want to go somewhere. You want to maybe go on a trip, go on vacation, go somewhere. Not necessarily relocate, not necessarily move to a whole brand new thing, but it's I want to do a really good job at conveying this, what the energy feels like. I know that the Cancerian has been crazy. There have been crazy readings, and I shouldn't say crazy, because the crazy is the new normal, I'd say. We're just picking up and following you guys. You seem to be the the face for the weird ones, the face for the crazy. And I should just stop saying that it's crazy and that you guys are crazy. You are the cool, the leading edge, the game changers out there. And if I'm not miscorrected, that's not a wait. If I don't remember it all wrong, I think I told you that you are going through a hybrid thing last week. And so to me, when I say you want to go on a trip, you want to gather information, you want to explore things. Yes, you can go on a trip, but it can be a physical trip, but it can also be an internal trip. So maybe a course, maybe a week in class, maybe just take yourself in your suitcase and just go somewhere where you sort of can find out more about you because I feel like you are the interesting thing here, not like learning about cooking or whatever. Nothing wrong with cooking. I just feel like that whatever you are on the quest to finding out right now, the findings are going to be about you. So if you're going to like take a class in something, look for your name and hybrid maybe, and see, sorry, this little chair is a bit hard to sit on. Yeah, and it feels like you're going to find a lot of things, a lot of new, like for instance, if you're in your dream state at night, so you're sound asleep and you're dreaming, and you dream about a house, and that house has several, like a downstairs and an upstairs, for instance, and it has several rooms. Like every room means something, and if you're having a dream where you sort of, you know, the house, which is a representation of you, that the house is you, and you know that room, and you know that room, and you know that room, and all of a sudden you dream that it was another addition to your house. All of a sudden you found other rooms. Then if you would like tell me that story, I would say, yeah, that's what you're doing right now. You're opening more doors to other rooms within yourself where you've never been before, and where humanity has never been before. And so now it's like you're going on a quest, and it's sort of going to be like, just as you're, maybe the easiest way to describe this and to throw in like a metaphor here is that when I just had a baby, or even now, to be honest, when I'm making these readings and recordings, my 1-year-old is sound asleep, but there's something in the back, like I'm connected to him. No matter what I'm doing here, there's going to be like this little one, like I'm going to still have him there in my mind, like I'm always going to keep him there no matter what I do. If you're newly in love, if you just found a person and you're so in love, no matter how far back you have to go, if you remember that, then it's like you could have a conversation with somebody, you went to do something, but then that person is there, and it sort of doesn't leave your space. It's the same thing here. No matter what you're doing right now, whether you're with friends, whether you go on a trip, whether you're like at work or whatever you do, it's like it's there. It might not be like in the back of your mind in that sense, but the thing in your energy right now, and the thing that the universe and that the spirit like wants to push you further into and delve more into and find out more about, is this huge transformation and shift that you're going through right now. And so that's going to be like the, whatever choice you're making right now, it's going to still be for the highest good, or for that transformation. So if you're picking, for instance, if you want to go into, if you want to, I can't think of anything, if you want to go educate yourself, like you want to go back to school, like you want to, or you're in school, I don't know, if you want to take a new job, if you want to go visit somebody, and you might feel a bit weird, like, why do I want to study that? That makes no sense. Why do I want to go visit that person? We were never that close. Why do I want to go to that place? If you feel drawn to it, go, because that just means you might not understand right now why it feels important for you to go there, but when you get there, it will make sense, and it will all be around the fact that you're growing into this hybrid version of you, the normal version of you. So yeah, go and find out whatever feels like inspiring to you, and you'll find out more about you. I'm probably for sure gonna do extended, because that was the second card out of 4. Choices. I think Taurus had this card as well, but this is not the main card. I always feel like the first card that I pick is the main card for the reading, That's just how it feels to me, that it sets the tone. So the tone is the quest and finding you. That's the tone. And the second card is called choices. It's called choices. And there's a blood moon. There is a big moon. You see it, it sort of takes up the whole picture. And so you might want to look into that when the next blood moon is. There's something up with that. There's something around it. Maybe you want to go on a trip around that time. Just look for a blood moon. And there's something with the, I feel like the hybrids again. There's two horses here. Not horses, two unicorns. And you're just like, yeah, for some people that might even be true, like that might be a real thing, that you feel a bit Indian-like. Not like you're from India or from, like you're an Indian, like you're a native Indian, like Indians and cowboys, an Indian, where your feathers are coming into full bloom and you're a chief and you would have a chaka chaka Indian name something like that, and it just, for some of you guys, you really come from that line of blood, like the bloodline of Indians, like back in the day. And therein lies the, this is a whole other reading. Told you're the normal ones. There's so much information. Goodness. Where to start? Okay. I don't know. This is your journey. You find it out. You're on the quest here, not me. I'm just giving the messages, so I don't have to find this out. I'm just saying now what I see, because it gets overwhelming if I'm trying to find out what it's all about. There's something about you being like looking really far back, and that you will come from like a bloodline from Indians, where they have so much knowledge around like medicine, nature. I don't mean medicine in the sense of the Western medicine of today. I mean, of course, like herbal stuff, like nature medicine, natural medicine, natural, like talking to the wind and to the water and to earth and to, like, it's just, the elements were really important to the Indians, and it's just back to basics, back to nature. And that sort of has something to do with this transformation and the hybrid thing going on. And for some of you guys, you might even feel Indian like this life. You might feel like you've always been fascinated by them or something like that. So there's a message about Indians and how they like also their connection to horses. We always saw them, like if you saw an Indian, there was a horse. There's a connection there. And so there's the hybrid. There's something with the unicorn, with the you and the unicorn. There's something there as well. You know what, guys? I wouldn't even go into the second card because I only really would just get started and then I have to end it. So I don't mean to rob you, or like, yeah. So if you want to find out more, then, but basically that's what I'm saying. But I'm almost reaching 15 minutes. I'm gonna for sure do an extended, see what the other two cards are about. If you feel like, I got enough information for 1 week, and you don't have to click on the link right now either. You can save that for later if you think, like, when you purchase it, it's yours. You don't have to look at it straight away if it's too much information to take in. But if you go there, if you click on the link, I promise you it's a very shy amount of money. And let's see what else on this quest that comes up for you. I will dig deeper and see what the next card has in store for you. If this is where we part ways, then I hope you enjoyed your reading so far. And please subscribe if you haven't, and share it with your friends as much as you like. I want to grow this channel, throw it out of the park, basically. yeah, Cancerian, I find you very cool, I have to say. Hope to see you back next week. Take care.